Well, Henshaw, again, your friendly local constitutional coop from California, and more exciting news has just occurred. And you'll even see this in the 3M type people, the mindless mainstream media. Ain't, but they don't have a clue what's going on. I do because I'm very intimate with the Supreme Court. And if I say it myself, I might be the biggest expert on that court ever. If I know what I'm reading when I read it. And Justice Thomas and Alito just entered a dissenting opinion in a case in which the Supreme Court declined to hear a case that involved 18 or 19 states of the United States. Yet Article 3, Section 2 of the U.S. Constitution says that that court has original jurisdiction in all cases in which a state shall be a party. We're going to learn a lot more about exactly how interesting that is. Send me an email, youwillingcourt@gmail.com. And it only looks like Thomas and Alito, and this is what I know because 5 years ago, they did the same thing in a case called Texas v. California and made the same objections because they're saying all means all here. There's a reason it does it. You're going to learn all about that. It's the 14th War Amendment. And they know as well as I do, there are no sovereign independent states anywhere in sight. And that's how they can get away with it. What you're going to learn is the reason that there are no sovereign independent states. And that does go back to the war between the states and the Reconstruction Act of 1867, Civil Rights Act of 1866, all of which is federal military bullshit. And that's why we're all totally subject to the jurisdiction of the federal government, and the president in particular is commander in chief of the armed forces. That's why Trump issued the executive order his first day in office on that subject. And he noticed what I just said. And he was making the point there that as president, he apparently has control over the citizenship in all 50 states, assuming arguendo we had any. That can't be right. And we'll learn a lot more about why that's true. But this is exciting, and they yet again cited the case of Cohen's v. Virginia, 6 Wheaton 264, 1821. Oh, that's old law. They don't use that anymore. The hell they don't. These justices are real familiar with it. And they cited the section that says, in effect, that the court must exercise jurisdiction if it has it. It can't exercise jurisdiction if it doesn't. And I wish they would have put the next sentence in there that they didn't do. The one or the other would be treason to the Constitution. That's the leverage we have against these state bar association attorneys, aka unregistered foreign agents of at least the city of London. And we now have the forum to get some really quick action here. I'm going to be helping you with that and work closely with you. Send me an email, youwillingcourt@gmail.com, about my modestly priced constitutional defense document packets, with which you get, among other things, by the way, complimentary updates on all documents, complimentary phone consultation so I can talk to you like I'm being here, and complimentary, oh goodness, I'm losing my train of thought here. Well, anyway, more complimentary things, or complimentary get acquainted video from me to the perps, about 6 or 8 minutes, telling them in no uncertain terms. So there's a lot going on here. It's very exciting. We're in a window we haven't had in arguably 150 years. But if we take action, not only can I help you, you can then help your children and your posterity. So they don't have to go through the bureaucratic bullshit anymore. That's what's going to make changes for all of us. And that's what I'm in the business of doing here. And here we're going to make a good chunk of change out of it. Nothing wrong with that either. But to make those changes, get our federated Republican form of government back and get rid of today's much ballyhooed democracy, big rolls and keep voting on what's for dinner, aka today's elective despotism. That's a priceless gift, and it's what I was put there to do. So that says, send me an email, youwillingcourt@gmail.com. Subscribe, tell your friends, get the word out. The quicker we take action, the quicker we get these bureaucratic bastards off our backs. Thank you.